meeting second time.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, I would like to say good evening.
Yes, good evening, Akanksha. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. What about you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm also fine. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time because I was busy in elections, then my half-yearly exams, then one more exam was there, that was state achievement survey exam.
Okay.
Then Deepavali came, and it was
In
very
between,
much.
there are so many festival we had to
Yes,
celebrate. Yeah.
today also I think Kartik Purnima is there, but
Yeah.
yesterday itself, it was yesterday also. So I just made the deepak of that wheat flour, and then I put them in the one of the lake here nearby.
Okay.
It's a custom, huh? We used to do it.
Okay.
Do you
But
celebrate Kartik Purnima?
I don't have idea about it because my in-laws did not say about this custom and Kartik Purnima about Kartik Purnima. But I know about Kartik Purnima. Just we have to celebrate. First of all, we need to take bath
In
in
some of the river. Mm-hmm.
river. Otherwise, if you not available in nearby your house any river, that time you have to take bath. Must you have bath at your home.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
These things I know about it, and just we have to after taking bath that we can take our breakfast and anything else. This
Mm-hmm. Yes, you are right.
thing.
Yes, you are right. In Haridwar today, there were thousands of people. They took bath in River Ganga. I,
Yes.
I see in the news channel they are showing many people they are taking bath, and it's a very auspicious day, you can say.
Yes, of course.
It is also known as Dev Deepavali.
Okay.
Hmm. So tell me now,
I don't have much more idea about it.
where
Yeah.
do you live actually? Where do you live?
Basically, I'm from Jharkhand,
Okay.
but still I live in New Delhi just because of my job purpose. My
Ah,
husband doing here, that's why I have to live here with my family
in Delhi.
in Delhi. Yeah,
Mhm. In proper Delhi or in Noida or Gurgaon somewhere?
for Delhi, Palam.
My daughters also live in Noida.
Yes, yes, you told me earlier. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And just I have some question for you, ma'am. Just I would like to conversation for about this topic. Just like not a topic, it's a like your uh, government school. As you told me, I have related with the government school already.
Yes, yes.
Why I had a lot of doubt about it. That's why I want to talk with this topic. Some
Ah,
topics which yes.
sure. You can ask.
Okay, just I would like to ask one question. What do you think about the children who are studying in government school? They should also speak in English or during their class, during their school period. What do you think? It should be or not?
No, actually, it all depends upon the teacher. And in government schools, the condition is that the some I think 60% of the schools they are not having teacher speaking in English. There are teachers who teach them English, but not the spoken English. Only the bookish language, bookish English, they are teaching them. They are teaching them some of the grammar which is in their course, and they don't lay much stress on spoken English because they themselves, I think, are not confident. Because till now, it's been 21 years. I was doing my job, and during my job, I have given trainings to many of the primary as well as the middle school teachers, and I saw none of them were speaking in English. Not even a single teacher I met who talk in English. and their English is very much poor. Why? Because they also have studied in Hindi medium school, in government schools. And when the people they didn't get any job, they prefer this teaching job. This is not by their choice. This is by their requirement, you can say. They are not interested in this job. Just to earn money, they are doing teaching. And and they don't realize this thing. That teaching is not that much easy. It's a very difficult job. Only when you do it seriously, when you do it sincerely, when you think that you are carving a whole individual, you are carving a personality, not just opening book, reading out a lesson and giving the question answer. This is not teaching. Teaching is what is the purpose behind that lesson which you taught them, whether the student is of class 4 or 5 or 6, in whichever class he is. Every lesson, every topic has one intention behind it, because the curriculum is set by the great scholars. And I have taught in class 11th also, in class 10th also, and when I read those lessons, I come to know, I realized, I analyzed many things, that why this lesson is placed in class 10th, why not in class 8? Because now the in class 10 the child has full grown up. Now he is inculcating the values within him. So this
Yeah.
type of lesson is in class 10. And why the students of class 6, they are having the lessons which have which have moral values like punctuality, like discipline, like obediency, like the importance of truth, importance of friendship. Why these types of lessons are there? Because it they form the base of the children. You know, whenever a personality is developing, they have some base, they should have some base under that personality. So all these values, they form the basis of one's individual's personality. And the teacher, they don't have to do anything with all these things. Just they go into the classroom, they write the lesson, lesson number, lesson name, they read it out, and then they give the question answer. That's all. But in my class, one lesson I took 2 to 3 days to complete that lesson, because related to that lesson, I told them many stories. Then I asked their opinion. What do you think? What is friendship? And yesterday, yeah, day before yesterday, I taught them one poem, which is of miser. Miser means the person who hates to spend money. And then we discussed a lot. I told them 2 to 3 stories related to this miserness. And they also very interested that my Dadaji is also very miser. Some said my Papa is very miser. And in this way, the whole class was just, they are just interconnected. They got connected with that topic. And it was a nice atmosphere.
And they
So,
take interest also.
yeah, they take interest, and then they can write the answers with their own. Just I guide them that this answer should start with there, this answer should start with who, the question is beginning with who, then some name should come here. And in this way, they can frame their own sentences. They try to frame, and they can understand. If I say clean the board and pick up this pen, bring me that book, close the window, shut the door, they understood. But uh, they are very much hesitate to speak. But I will try my best that my student, at least they must speak in English. So I'm giving them the atmosphere in the English. When the period of English is there, then I try to speak with them in English only. Like, don't disturb me, do your work, take out your notebook. They know very well what is notebook and what is textbook. Earlier they were not knowing what is notebook and what is textbook. Now they understood. So gradually, yeah, the conditions are becoming good.
This is a good thing. You are doing such a nice thing where there's no environment to speak English, but you are sparing the environment of speaking skills, which is very nice. And what do you think about those person who is coming a new in a government teacher, as a government teacher? They should be also speaking English before taking their job, or
Yes,
just
if
about their only subject as a subject English. What do you think? They
yeah,
should.
I think, yeah, they should at least they must speak in English. But I saw many teachers of English, they are teaching English, but they can't speak English because spoken is a very much different skill. It requires lot of confidence within you. It requires,
And
ah,
that I can say that that's why the parents, most of the parents who don't want to take admission in a government school, I think so, because of the speaking skills, English.
yes, yes,
And most of the guardian always try to take admission in a private school where the environment of spoken English.
yes,
That's
yes.
I can say that.
Yes, you are right. Sometimes, I think most of the time, the reason is this, that they don't want to admit their child in government school because of this environment, because of the means they can't even read Hindi properly. You know, in some of the schools, the condition is that Hindi is our mother tongue. Whenever I ask them, some of the teachers, why don't you teach them English? Their answer is, Madam, we don't know English. Then I ask them, you know Hindi? Yes, we know Hindi. Then why your student can't read even a Hindi? And if he is reading, he can't write it in Hindi. Why didn't you taught them these matras and word and all that? Then they have no answers.
Entire my whole life, I haven't seen any government teacher who can speak English like you. Just I have seen father can speak English little bit, who is not fluent in this language. I'm to be honest, but I haven't seen who can speak English like you. But you are doing such a nice thing, and for your student, yeah.
Yes.
And yes, ma'am. One question I have also, and midday meal. It works in a government,
Mhm. Yes, yes.
and how does it works in government school, ma'am? Especially in your school.
Not that much accurate. That it's not up to the mark, I can say. They are doing their job, but not with full interest. Just they come and they make not with much interest. Their rotis are not good, and whatever they are making dal or sabzi, it's not good. Whenever I see them see that food in the that thali, I can't appreciate it. But they have their own problems. They say that we didn't get enough money, we didn't get the wheat in time, and they are having their own problems. But
What is the purpose of this midday meal? Why the government provide the midday meal in a government school? What
just
reason?
to increase the enrollment, just to attract the students, because in for example, in my village there are 800 families, 800 houses, we can say, because whenever we make surveys we have the number. 800 people are there, and out of 800, I think 4 to 500 people, they are BPL, means below poverty line.
Okay.
uh, and they sometimes they are not even having their meals, proper meals in their homes, so they just send their children to school, so that uh, at least they will get some food to eat, and their parents, they go for to earn their wages in some others field. So they don't take much interest in reading, writing, or studying, wherever their students are, their children are going to school or not, they're studying or not. They don't take care of all these things. Their only motive is that they must get the proper food. Midday meal they are getting, they are getting dresses, they are getting books free of cost. That is more than enough for them. Then they don't care whether they are students. But some students are there, those who are very intelligent in my school, in my classes. In my class 8, there are 22 students enrolled, and out of 22, 16 students are above average, you can say. They will clear this time, they will clear the board exam, and out of them, 11 students appeared for this merit cum means exam, where they will get the scholarship. If they get selected, they will get the scholarship of 12,000 rupees per year. So my students are doing good, and it depends on teacher. 70% it depends on teacher. If the teacher wants to create the atmosphere of learning atmosphere in his or her school, then the children, they automatically they get interest. And if you are not interesting right now, in my school whitewashing is going on. And I'm also not taking much interest in studying, because I had to see that painter whether he is doing it clearly in the right manner or not. So I just visit after him, and my all my students, they are also after me, and they just come and tell me, Didi, come here. He is not doing his work properly. He has left this wall here. He is not doing it in a good manner, and then I have to take care of him. So studying is not going on. And they were also very much free. Just they sit in the ground and they gossip and they make plans for this in winter vacation. We are going to visit some places like nearby places in Bhopal, like mini Taj Mahal, then this Shaurya Smarak, then some mall, because they have not seen any mall and all these types of markets. So we just hire a bus, small bus, traveler, and then I take them to visit Bhopal. So they are busy in making the plans when we will go and what all stuff we have to take with us. And they daily they insist me, they put pressure on me that when we are going, when are you taking us to visit Bhopal? So I saw that if I am not interested in studying, making them to learn, they are free. They will not learn by themselves. But I am very strict. When the studying are going on, I just don't leave them for anything, even not for drinking water also. I will say that you have to drink from here itself. I will just fill up one jug and keep it with my side. If you want to drink, this is the water. Don't go outside. I don't let them go here and there. Means when the studies are going on, no one from the class come out from the class. If someone visits our school, he might see that whether the classes are going on or not, because there's a perfect silence. All are busy with their works. Teachers are also busy in correcting copies, notebooks, and I also visit them after 2 3 hours, whether the teachers they are doing their work or not. It's
Yeah.
not I'm the head of the school, so I have to take care all these things also.
Okay.